Okay, so Python, the best tutorial is the Nutri School, right? For this one, for starting of the Python learning. So everything is covered from the scratch here, okay, from the Python. So it's like data types and operator functions, loop, collections, okay, and like the OOPS concept also, and functional programming like Lambda. Lambda is a functional programming. Lambda is there, and the other modules are there, right? Date API module, math, JSON, regex, right? Pip install module, and this is the exception handling, file handling, right? How to read and write the file using the Python. And there are more advanced library of the modules also, some NumPy, SciPy, Pandas. So these are like extra, but I'm saying till here it's fine for us for the Spark. Okay, because till file ending it's good enough. But module, other module, if you want to cover Pandas, you can do. Panda is same like a Spark data frame. There's a Pandas, and these are all different libraries are there, right? Modules are there. Okay. And Matplotlib is for the graph related, different types of chart, graphs, okay, or machine learning. So it's really very vast in the Python. But we are not going in that much deeper because our goal is to learn PySpark. And for PySpark, I believe till file handling you do, and some part you do Pandas. That is good. Okay, and NumPy. mm, Okay, so when we start the Python, right? So first thing is the Python, you download the, if you are like where you are using the Python. Either you are using the Python in your Windows or you are using the Python in Ubuntu, right? Or Python, are you using Python using a command line shell or you are using a Python through editor, okay? So the best editor for the Python is the Python. Okay, I prefer this one, Python. So local installation you can do. So go to the community version of the Python community download. So here you go to the community edition, okay, and if you installing this Python IDE or
Yeah, Arvind, one question. Yeah, you are not sharing your screen, Arvind.
so I'm yeah. So actually, I was talking about okay. I'll just explain again. So this W3 school, okay, this W3 school is good for practice for the Python basic concepts. It's not a program, it's just fundamental concepts, right? You can understand about the syntax, right? How to write syntax for the Python. So basic building blocks you have to learn first because program you can do practice like anything, but that will be the later part. Okay, first you have to prepare your fundamental basic concept regarding the collection part is there, loops are there, object-oriented programming concept is there, inheritance, polymorphism, class objects, and you have a module concept is there, right? Different module, how can you import some built-in module or custom module? Suppose one Python file you have and you have another Python file. So you want to import some function from the one module to another module. So that is called our custom module. Okay, I will talk about this is very small thing. Like module is like the one library you can import in the another file, right? So a file contain a set of function and you want to include that file functions in your another file. Okay, so we will start from the scratch. So this is so audio is there, right? I think everybody is not getting audio or only Lakshmikant who are not getting.
No, I'm able to.
So it means Lakshmikant, you have to join again. So so when I'm talking about like how do you practice the Python? Okay. So there is a one way is here online practice you can do. You don't need to install anything. Suppose you have a Python, you start from here, like print command. Okay, suppose some command you are running, try yourself. When you click here and when you click on the run, it will give you the output here. So, but this is like even you can change here. Hello world. Okay. So I can get the output. But if you install your own IDE tool, so just go to the PyCharm. like community version, right? Community edition. Okay, so you go to Python PyCharm community edition download. So you can download this community edition. So which is your operating host operating system? You have a Mac or you have Windows or you have Linux. So you can download. If you have the Ubuntu, so you will take it this one. If you have Windows, you can take it this, and if you have Mac, you can take it this. So you download it. Okay, I will show the Linux also. I will show in the Linux. Okay. So how to install, how to configure in the Ubuntu, I will show you this. And but if you are doing in Windows, just this is a exe. When you click on that, it will download some exe file and you can run this exe. So your PyCharm will be downloaded like this. If you see, this is my PyCharm in my Windows. So you will see your PyCharm will be installed and you can write the code in the PyCharm. Okay. So basic syntax you can write in the PyCharm here. Okay, you can practice the Python. Even the PySpark code also you can test it. Even the PyCharm, right? This Spark code also you can write in the PyCharm. So PyCharm is a good editor. Another one is if you open your CMD. So if you have downloaded your Python 3, right? So I will get a Python shell. So this one.
Yeah,
So
Arvind, you use Visual Studio or PyCharm in Office?
PyCharm,
Okay.
and if you want to use the command line, so you
Oh,
go.
command line no one use, correct?
Yeah,
In
yeah, no
Office?
one use, but suppose you want to uh,
Okay.
your Python, right? So by default with the Python will come, but if you want to download Python, so download Python site and 3.10 version, the stable version, you can take it 3.10.8 and just click on that and you can download and install the Windows exe.
Okay.
And if you are using Ubuntu, there is a pip command is there, pip install Python. Okay, so that command you can use. Okay. So first you check like where you want to install it. Accordingly, you install the Python. Okay. For practice purpose, we can do practice anywhere. Even you can practice here in the W3 school also you can try. Okay. Okay. Once you're and in the Ubuntu, if you are in Ubuntu, you want to like suppose you downloaded your Python tar file, this PyCharm tar file. So once you download your PyCharm tar file in the software, so see this is my PyCharm community version 2023. So you go to in this one, go to bin, and here you start terminal and say here /PyCharm.sh. When you do this, so your PyCharm will start here. Okay. In Windows, you can directly in the search menu, you can get the PyCharm installed, start. But here in the PyCharm, you are starting by using the shell script. Okay. So once your PyCharm is started, then you can write a Python code. But for Spark, I will tell you how to configure for Spark because Spark is little like some library we have to add. Okay, because otherwise Spark library will not come by default. Okay. So that I will tell for the Spark, but right now we are running normal Python. So if you just go and create a Python project, okay, let me show you here in local Windows one, new project and say my Python project. No audio, I'm very surprised, right? Like 1%. Everybody is able to hear me? Everybody is able to hear me?
I'm able to.
Yeah, but I'm asking to other people, right? Because like see, one person is able to hear me, everybody should be able to hear, right? If there's a problem with the 1%, 2%. Okay, now it's fine. Okay. So I'm just creating a new Python project. So simply create project and just click on this and you want in this window or new window. So new window you do. So you will create a one more Python editor window. Okay, Python. So this will be setting your virtual environment and it will create a one project. And here you can create, but by default they give the main.py. And this main.py file, if you run this, run main, you will get the output here. If you change your output, my first program. first program. Run this, so I will get the output my first program. So this is a very quick way you can test. Okay, and in the Ubuntu one, once you get here, the same way you can do here also. Here it is taking time to set up, but I'm telling you, anywhere you can create a project. Here is you can create a project and you can create your Python file. Okay, so the thing is here, this is the Python setup, right? Either you can do the terminal, even you can do the practice here. Okay, I say here, hello. You can practice either here or you can practice on the editor. But so indentation is a main important thing in the Python program because there is no braces. We have indentation. We have to use indentation. Okay. Okay, let's start with the first like Python syntax things. So like we can write like syntax is very important here because the indentation. If you have some condition, so you should have indentation for the next line. Okay, and any condition you are giving, you have a colon. So here, if I'm giving no indentation, this will give me the error. If I try this statement, if I click on the run, it will give me the error because the indentation is not there. So there is no indentation. So what I will do, I will tab here and click run. So at least 1 to 4 characters should be there. Even your 1 character indentation also fine. This is fine. This is not an error. Okay. 2 character indentation fine. 3 character indentation fine. This is the 1 character. Second character. Okay. This is also fine. Okay. Up to 4 character is fine. Okay. Let's see. 3 character, 4 character, 5 character. Okay, 4, 5. It's not a problem, but it should not be in the same line. It should not be in the same line. If I give like this. See, everything is fine. Okay. It's not a problem. Right. But it should have, it is just going to tell this particular line is part of this if condition. If I want to write a else part, okay, and I am writing else part, so how I will write else? Else will be going to the first line, else, colon, and then I write print. Again, print will be coming in the indentation. So I say not greater value. Okay, something I'm going to print. Okay, so if I run this, so always if it's printing, but I'm saying this value is 7. So 5 is greater than 7 is false or true? It's false, right? So else will come. Now else will come. This is the if else. So else is coming, right? So just remember the indentation. Just remember the indentation is maintained, right? Like here. Okay. So if condition is there, if condition and else condition, so you have to define the indentation next line of the if or else block. Okay. Same like if you are using for condition or you are writing some function you are defining, right? You are saying def print and it is taking some value. Okay. And now you doing this print command, print str. So whatever is print you are doing, you are printing the str. So suppose I say I'm calling a print function with passing hello. Okay. So this print function is printing the hello. Okay. Actually, I cannot use the print function as a print function. So it is saying just use the different name. Okay. Because that is an inbuilt function. So can you see hello is coming? Because I'm just passing hello to this function and here I'm defining the indentation. So I'm defining the indentation. So it is calling the hello. Okay. So more than one statement is there. What you have to do? Same indentation, you have more than one statement. Okay. Like this, like this. So how many times now hello will print? How many times hello will? 3 times. Okay. Hello, hello, hello. Okay. because I have in the same indentation. If I'm writing here, this is outside function, print hello outside. This is hello outside. So this hello outside will come first, because in the sequence, if I see, before calling this print one, the print is called. This hello outside will call first, then it will call this. So this is not the part of the function. So what will be the part of the function? Which is the indentation, right? Based on the indentation, the part will be that will be the part of the function. Otherwise, it will be outside the function. Okay. So this is very important to like gone through this syntax thing. Okay. So this all are correct. This all are correct. Okay. But this is not correct. Okay. So remember this thing. Or this one. Okay. If I try this one, right? I'm just trying print and print. So these two lines should 100% will be in the same indentation. Or if you don't want to keep it, the second line part of the function is if condition. So make it in the beginning. If you don't want to keep it the line, not part of the condition. But you cannot do like this. It will not work, because you cannot do like this. This will be definitely the indentation issue. Either you keep it both in the same indentation like this, it will work, because it will be the part of the condition. Okay. Or if you don't want to make it this line is a part of the condition, just make it from the beginning. So now also it will be print, right? Because anyway, like after this condition, this will be definitely print. But if condition is fail, then these two line will not print. Okay? If condition is fail, if I say 5 greater than 8, so now the condition is fail. Now nothing will print. So this is simple if else condition, because I know that it is basic common programming things. Okay. So it will print nothing will come, because nothing is coming inside so nothing is coming. Okay, so comment, there are the 3 different ways of comment are there. One is like you can use hash, and something you write with the hash, starting with hash means it will not be executed. So like a comment. Or you can write the end of the statement also. Sometimes we write at the end of the statement to show we are giving a description about this particular statement. So that is basically the comment. That is the second way of the comment. And or you can define the comment multi-line, like using the hash. You can write. Okay. One other way is multi-line. Okay, you can use hash in the each line. You can write the multi-line one. Another third one way is if you write triple quote. If the same thing, if I write in the triple quote, it will become. So rather than one way is you make it every line hash. This line hash, this line hash. Okay, and this line hash. So 3 lines you have to make hash. Okay, then this next line will be printed, because these 3 lines are the comment. But I say like there are the 100 lines are like this, and you don't want to execute. So will you do all 100 lines like hash? No, right? So better is you do triple quote and ending with the triple quote. Okay. So ending with the triple quote or double quote, it will be taken as the entire line is the like suppose I just end triple dot. Okay. Triple quote. Can you see this line is now used? No, right? It is like a comment. Okay. Even if you use double quote triple time, it is also was triple quote. This will be okay. So if you have to write a multi-line comment, better to use either triple double quote or triple single quote. You can use it. Or if you have less number of lines, you can use hash for each method. Okay. So this is basically coming. Now, if we come to the variable, right? Variable means it is holding the data. Variable is holding the data. So if I say the variable is x, it is holding the integer value. So what it means, right? If that value is 5 means the value is the type is the type of the value is the integer, and this is a string type. So automatically detection is there. Like Python is automatically detect the type. So whatever value I assign, it will make it the type of the value. Okay, if I say X is 5, Y is a John, so I say it is printing. Suppose I print the type of X, type of X. So type of X will be giving the type of my variable type. Okay, or type of Y will be giving the type of Y. Okay, so when I'm giving type of X, it will be coming in, and type of Y I'm giving, it is giving string. So can I know, right, whether the type is integer or string? I can know by type command. Okay. So type command will be giving you, suppose I have a one g equal to some list parameter is there. Okay. This is my list. And if I say print type of g, type of g, right? So it will be saying me this is a list. If you have set, if you define this one as a braces, right? So this is the set, okay, or dictionary, right? So this will be a set, because set is, if I define 5 one more time, will it come 5 one more time? Because it will be a unique value. So when I'm trying to print g, if I say print g, right? This is my set values. So when I print it, only 5 will come, because it's a set type. The set type will be giving unique values. Okay, but the list can allow duplicate values. Okay? Suppose I have a dictionary type. I say dictionary. I say braces. I say key colon value. So my key is X. Key is X, and its value is the integer value. Colon integer value. Second one is my Y is a key, and value is a string value, like hello. Okay, so this is my, what is the type of this one? If I do print of type of dictionary, so I will get it. This is my dictionary type, DICT. So this is my dictionary type. So it will identify the type, whatever value you assign. If I print the dictionary, how to print dictionary? So it will be giving you the same output as a dictionary output. Same. If I want to find my dictionary key, like I say, dictionary of square bracket I gave, I want to get the value of X. So I pass X. So I will get only single quote, string value. Key is a string. So when I give dictionary of X, I will get the value is 6. When I say dictionary of Y, so Y is my key. So when I pass the key, I will get the value from the dictionary, the value. So hello is. Okay. So these are the operations you can learn. Okay. So that I will teach in the dictionaries will come, set will come, tuple will come, list will come. But first is the basic fundamentals of the what is the type is assigned. So when you are doing, if you want to change the type, suppose I have an integer value 3. If I have an integer value 3, I want to convert into the string type. So this integer value is 3. I want to convert into the string. Or I have a value integer 3. This Y type is, what is the Y type? Y type is integer, X is string, and G is the float. So you can see the value. And if you print the type, now my Y is an integer and I want to change it to the string. So how I will do? I will do K equal to str of Y. So now if I print the type of K, print type of K. So what will be the type of K? Type of K will become str type. So I have initially the value of Y is the integer type. I assign this one as a string type, as a casted. This is a casting function. So casting function is whatever type you want to change, you can do. String can take any data type, because string is acceptable. String can take float, string can take int, So there will be no value loss. Okay. But if you have some value like decimal value and you are trying to cast in integer. Okay, suppose I have this value 3.56, right? This is my, what type of value it is? This G, it is a float type, right? Now I make it print of int of G. So what it will print? It will give the whole number value of this. Only 3 will come. So here is I am doing value loss. So my value was 3.56. Now when I convert it into the integer, I lost my value, right? But if I use integer and then I'm converting to float, if I'm changing here the float type from the integer, suppose y is a float integer, okay? So it will add decimal, 0, 0, so 3.00. So, so, so from converting from integer to float, there is no loss because integer is a low precision and float is a higher precision. So when you are going from the lower to higher typecasting, your value will not be lost. But when you are going higher to lower casting, your value will be lost. Okay. But string is a case where it can accept anything as it is. Okay. Because string is integer value, it can take it, string it can take it, float it can take it, double it can take it, any type it can take, right? So string never lose your data, right? Okay. But string value, you can't do the manipulation. Like if I want to do some calculation, I cannot do on the string. So I have to convert integer value. Suppose I have a one string value is, I say I have a 3, okay? And another string value I have str2, 5, okay? Can I do str3 equal to str1 plus str2 and print str3? Can you tell me what will be the result of this 3 plus 5? Will it be 8? Can anyone tell the result? What will be the result? This is very simple thing in the Python, right? Or any programming language, not in the Python, right? This is very common behavior, right? Like two string values you are doing, it will not be doing addition, it will be doing concatenation. So it will become 35, not 8. Okay, it will become 35 because string you are doing plus operator. This plus operator is the overloading operator. So this plus operator behave differently. When this plus operator is behaving with the number values, it will be doing addition. If this plus operator is behaving for string values, it will be doing concatenation. So if I change here integer type, int, and here I do int. So I'm changing this string value 3, I'm making it integer type, and now I'm going to do calculation. Now it should get 8, right? So this thing you should remember what operation you are going to do and what data type you are going to do. So operation, like this is an operation and this is an operand, operator. So you can say operators, this is the operands and operators. In the middle is the operator. So this operator behave differently based on the data types of your operand. I think hopefully this is clear. So casting things, just remember how do you casting. So variable names, okay. So you can define the variable name with the, like this, all variables are good. These all variables are good. You can keep it small case, lower case, capital case, or underscore you can use, okay. But hyphen you cannot use. Some special character you cannot use the variable. Like suppose if I say hyphen, or I say, so this will be giving you the error. See, hyphen 1 is giving error only, right? If I say this variable is like some special character, caret sign, this is not. So only thing is the variable can start only one special symbol, that is underscore. So only underscore symbol is allowed, and there is no space also allowed in the variable. If you write my space variable, this is not also variable, valid variable. Okay, so you will get the error. So only because it is understanding what is your correct variable name. It is not able to identify. Okay. Lower uppercase, whatever you want to give, you can give it. And case sensitivity, if I say, suppose you have a one variable with this name and one variable with the capital is there. Okay, suppose I say MYVAR. Okay, and here I print. Okay, I think already they give. Okay, so if I'm doing if I'm saying both are different, right? If the capital you keep it, that's a case sense. And by this MYVAR. This one is not different. This one is every variable is a different name. Okay, every variable is like I say case sensitive. Okay, so that you should keep in mind. Okay, so these are the invalid number you can't start. Okay, even hyphen also in the middle it is not. Hyphen also cannot assign to the operation. So you can make it either is on space or underscore. Underscore is fine. Hyphen is not allowed in the starting end. But generally other languages hyphen is allowed. Try to print one. Okay, so hyphen is also not allowed. Okay, keep in mind. Okay, and space and this all the not. So how many types of variable like camel case? Camel case is a small letter first word, and the conjugative word will be the first letter of the word will be capital. Okay, that is camel case. Pascal case is every word's first letter will be capital. Okay, snake case is every word is separated by the underscore. Okay, so these are the cases. Okay, if you want to assign the multiple values together, so x will assign orange, banana, and carrot, right? So all three variable will be assigned three different values. If I want to assign the same value to all three, so just I keep it only one value. Okay, suppose I keep it only one value, so x, y, g, all three will be assigned the same value. Values to okay, okay. So I think this is the rule is here. But multiple values, how to assign? So I think we have to write multiple times. But anyway, the other alternate way to define the same value to the three variable is expecting three different variables, like three different unpack is going. So x is going to the orange, banana, values. If I have to define the same value to the three variable, so I have to write it three times. Two times have to write. Okay, so this one is assigning the multiple values, one value to multiple variables. Oh, okay. This one we have to use, not like this, comma. Just we have to change it to. Okay, this is the same thing which I was talking about. So if you have the same value to assign, instead of comma, you assign equal. Equal will take the same value to all three variables. Okay, so that is basically the multi-value. Unpack collection. So when you are doing like some list is there and each value of the list will be assigned to the each individual value. So this is generally we do for the shorter collection, right? Like collection has a very less number of values. So we generally write this. Output variable, print command is there, like something three variables you want to print. So you can write comma separated x, y, z. Okay, only one is there, print x is there. Or you want to do concatenation. So this is concatenation. So you remember, right? I did that. So Python is awesome. It will print as a concatenation because these three are the string type values. If it is a number type values, already I talked about this. If it is a number type, automatically this plus sign will become as a arithmetic operator. Okay. So that is that. But can you do like this? Because there is no sense here because 5 is a number and John is like a string. So you cannot do, right? But still you want to do concatenation. You want to print 5 John. Okay, if I want to print, here is a unsupported operating type is coming between the integer and string. But still I want to print as a two values. I want to keep it, right? So it's just like a, you can use a comma, but concatenation you want to do, so you make it string type. Then you can do the plus sign to concatenate. So you have to make it as a string type, str. Then only it will be as a concatenate. Otherwise, it will give the error. Str. So now 5 John is coming. So you want to check, but this will not work, right? If you keep it, your x is John and y is a 5, it will not work. So both the cases, it will not work. So, but if you want to as a individual value, you can print by comma, or if you want to print concatenation, you have to make it, both should be string type. Okay, so this one you have to make it. Is it clear, this one? Okay. Global variable. Global variable is like variable which is access across the functions. Like when you define a variable, it should be accessible across the functions, like this function, another function, right? So if I'm printing the variable x, I will get the same value, right? But suppose I have a one local variable also there with the same name. So when I print in the within function, it will print the same value. Fantastic only. But outside the function, it will print awesome. So if I print it, because I have overridden the value. So global variable is overridden in the local variable within a function. But outside the function, it will print the global value. So when you define x is a global and you are saying same name variable fantastic, now the Python is fantastic because it is a local, right? So local has higher precedence over the global. But outside the function, because this x is destroyed here. So outside the function, this awesome will be there. Okay. The another variation is there. Suppose this x I make it as a global type. Okay. If you see here, if I make it a global and I print it, x is a fantastic. Even outside the function also, it will become as a global because I'm making my variable x as a global. It will be used as a global even outside the function. So if I have a global x and I say x equal to fantastic and I'm printing outside, it will be giving this value one, not this one. Okay. Because I'm explicitly making global x. Okay. So if you see, and within function you print it, what will print? What I say here, obviously it will print this one only, right? Whatever is. Okay. So initially in the function, it is printing this, and outside the function also it is printing the same. This value is not taking because I change it as a global x, right? So it is over it. Okay. This is clear, right? This is very important one, right? Generally, sometimes we want to access the variable outside, inside, so we can use. Okay. So what are the different data types in the?
Sorry, in previous example, in the global one.
Yeah.
Yeah, the last one.
Mhm.
So here, if somebody want to print awesome, so is there any way or already defined
Uh,
global, it will always
Way,
percent?
you have to keep it some different variable. Okay, because you can't actually there is a delete is there. If you can delete right this x, so might be if existence can go. Let me try. If x is there and after this function call, I make it I make it del x. Okay, let's see. It might be this global. So so the function x is there. X, right?
No, no, that is okay, sir. I understand. Maybe some syntax is there, but I'm just asking concept wise. We can call this awesome also.
Then find it. Generally, I'm taking like what delete the name y is being defined. So okay, after delete, okay, if I'm not using this del, so my okay, del is basically I was thinking this will just remove this fantastic. But what is doing it is entire variable is deleting, right? Okay. So del we cannot move. Actually, I was thinking might be okay, this x is there. So I del x means it should remove the value, not the so it should whatever value is overridden. See something you have overridden, can you get back your old value? Like obviously we cannot do, right? Because we have overridden the value, right? We have overridden. So something if you have overridden, you can't get back. That is there is no control. Okay. So that is not if you assign it somewhere, okay, I say y is I'm assigning also parallelly. Okay, now I know, right, if this global x, so I can use it my y. So this will come. But the same thing you cannot do, right? Like you can say, okay, x is value assigned and just remove the value of your global one because global means you have overridden the value. And once you overridden value, that is the reason we don't make it in the function global. So that it will not be impact, right? Only just temporary changes there. Okay. So my x now it will be different x's there. If within a function I want to use, so I will use my x. This fantastic. But outside the function I will come, so I don't want this local one. So it will be bringing the awesome.
So I think when we are defining global variable, we should avoid defining the same as a local also.
Yeah. So we should be take care, like we should be
Yes.
properly.
Thank you.
So when we come to the data type, so these are the all different data types are there. So data types like we have a text type is a string is there, numeric type T are there, int, float, and complex. So complex is the one data type I and imagery number and that is defined the complex type. Complex type is this IJ. Okay. So complex type is a combination of the IJ, right? We define. That is very rarely used, right? Complex is a very different type of data type. But the other types we mostly use like sequence type is a list, tuple, range. Mapping type is a key value pair, right? That is a dictionary, okay, and hash map in the Java. Okay. Set type is a set and frozen set. So some differences there, frozen set and set, okay. And Boolean is a bool type, and binary types is the like byte array, byte, or none type is a null. So there is a null means in Python is a none, N-O-N-E. Okay, so none type is there. Okay, so that is a type of none values, null values. Okay. So for any type, I already talk about this. Like you can find the value you assign and you can check the type. So these all types you can check whether it's uh, set type. This is a dictionary type. This is a tuple type. This is a list type. This is a range type, and this is a frozen set type, this is a boolean type, this is a byte type, this is a byte array type. So these are all types are coming. So when you run it, the type function on this, you will get the data type. Okay. So you can change the data type, right? So I told you like you can cast it. There is a specific type you want to make it. So you can use the str, int, float, complex, list, tuple. So you can use that type. Okay. So you can create that type. Okay, so if we start with the numbers we know, right? Int, float, complex. Okay, so we can get the type, right? Integer is a whole number value. So whole number, positive, negative, without decimal, of unlimited length. So we can take it the. Okay. So in Java, something like 2 to the power 34, some precision is there, but here it's actually here is not long is there. If you see in the Java, basically we have precision level is there. Integer, short, long, and big int, right? Like that precision is there. But here is only one common type is there for the whole number is int. For float is all the decimal point is float. Here is no double. Float is there. Okay. Exponential also we can use the float. Okay. Exponential. Okay. E to power. Okay. Casting function. Like we can make it any type to any type we can cast, right? So we can, so I told you lower to higher or higher to lower. When you go higher to lower casting means you will lose the data, and lower to higher you casting, you will not lose the data. Okay. So any float value 4.2, and if you are converting again integer, so this 0.2 will be loose. You will get only 4. Okay. So you have to check where to where you are casting. Okay. So string, there is a string, there is a like you can have a string, you can assign a value, multi-line string. So we seen like this kind of way we can write a comment, right? And even if you have a multi-line statement, you can write with the triple quote. So triple quote as it is a string it takes. There is no change. Okay. Suppose you have the string you are writing. So whatever it come in the triple quote, it will come as it is. If you have a space also, it will come as it is. So it will take it as it is, whatever in your triple quote. Can you see? It is a space is there. If you write it here, so one line will come. As it is, it will come. Is it coming as it is? So that is triple quote or single quote. Same like a comment you do, right? You write triple single quote. Now you print it. So both are same. Okay. Either you use triple single quote or triple double quote. Okay. String, like if you string is also behave like an array, because string has how many characters. So length function is there. Suppose I want to check the length of the string. So print length of A. So it will tell me what is the length of the string. And every individual index is the like character, right? Okay, I say array of 1. So 0 is first, 1 is second, third, fourth, like this. Okay, so total length is a 30. So if I print 12, what it will be? A of 12. This exclamation coming. So it means like if you want to print 12 character, that will be your last character. If you try to print 13 here, what it should do? It should be array index out of bound, because there is no string index out of range. Because 13 characters are there, but your character index is starting from 0. So 0 to 12 you can give, right? When you're trying to give 13, it will become index out of range. Okay? So your 12th index will be your last character. Okay, so this is the string is like behaving. Suppose you want to print each character of the string. So like for loop for ch character in A. Like in this string, you want to print each character. So one by one character you want to print. Like this way also you can print all the characters. Okay. So you are using print command to print all the characters. So all the character is printed. Suppose you want to do some manipulation. I want to print some counter value, right? Okay, so I define one count equal to 0, and I say here ch plus print the count and count plus plus. I want to increment count equal to count plus 3. So I did it deliberately. Actually, an integer value you cannot do. You have tried, right? This is a character value, string type value, and this is integer value. So you cannot do confidence. So the integer value you change it to the. So you are getting h is 0, e is 1, right? Because this is a different one, right? This is a 12th character. So it is starting till here, your indexing, right? 0 at E1, okay, L2, L3, like this is coming, okay? So like this manipulation you can do while you are iterating your string. Okay, this is the same thing what I printed, okay? So for X, you can print, okay? So either you can give the variable or you can give the string length you want to see. So length function is there. Suppose you want to check something is there in your string or not. So you can use in membership operator. So this membership operator in means it will give you it is present or not. So if I say if this is present, right? If this is a present. So I want to check if this is present, right? If this is a present, if present. So I will say colon in print statement I say contains. Okay. Otherwise, I say else not contains. Okay. If it is contained, so how many times it can print? So I can do like I can run loop and then I can not contain. So first time printing contains or not contains. Okay. So I'm checking it is free is there or not. So it is true. Why it is going to have oh this print we don't need to do. We just check free in txt. Actually, that true is coming by print statement. So I have to check if free in txt. Okay. If it is true, yeah, now it's coming contains. If it is not there, if I say free is free one, okay, now it is not there. So I say, oh, but I have free. Oh, free. Oh, okay. Free is also still the part of the free one. Okay, I have to just change it to FRN. Now it will come not contained. So it will come not contained. If it is contained, how many times it contains? So I can run a for loop and check each time and counter I can set. I can say for I check in txt, right? So again, I take it each word, okay, and I say if this I is equal, if I is equal, I say this 3, okay. And if I is equal 3, so I will put it here print contains and how many times is containing. So I will be making a counter like some counter is count equal to count plus 1. Okay, and outside I define count equal to 0. Okay. And whenever I is matching, so first time this is matching only, count is 1, and I will print after this if condition, after this for loop, once the for loop is completed, I will print this count contains how many times. So I will make it as a string type of count. Otherwise, it will not be concurrent. Colon is not. So you should be remember. 0 is coming. It means it is not able to detect, right? I equal in txt. So first of all, this if free in txt. So free is there in the txt. And for I in txt, I am iterating for each word. Zero. So this count will become 1. But why it is not mentioned this free? This for loop will be running. This condition will be running as many number of times. If I print this I, what is the value of I is coming? I check it. It's print. I equal to equal 3. Follow to the incantation. How many times this is? Oh, that's a problem, right? This I when I'm doing it is taking one character. So that is the reason it's not me. It's a character. So T is a character is coming. So this I is nothing but not coming as a word. So we have to split the word with the split character, right? Like we have to use the array. So array, we have to create an array like txt dot split, and we have to space. Then this array is have to use array again. Okay. Then now the words are coming. So that if condition we gave, that's the reason it is not met. If I equal want to match with 3 whole. This one will be need of symbol. Okay, so I just do the count equal to count plus plus. if condition. Same thing right now here. Here will come to you. Got it now correct? Only one time free is there. If I make it 2 times free, I will not print every time in the for loop. I will keep it outside for loop. So I will print only one time. Okay, I will print only one time, the last time. So which one is contains 2. So contains 2 times. Okay. So if I have not contains, so if I run this, not contains. Okay. So this kind of logic you can write. Okay. Okay. Connect tomorrow. Actually, I have some. Okay. So we'll connect tomorrow. Okay.
Thank you.